How is everybody? Like 6 of you heard me ask that before, so I'm digging this condom on the mic. I feel safer just having it here. I'm not going to do anything weird to it. Other comics have to hold this tonight, so I'm the only one that's here from Knoxville. Is anybody else here from Knoxville? Because I'm going to say some bad shit. No? Cool. I'm starting to think that one of the worst problems in Knoxville is limp dicks. And the reason why is because all you ever hear on the radio in between like every shitty song, I can't find a good station, I'm stupid, is how they have the little blue pill that you can get in the mailbox, or they have this new thing called Wave Tech Medical. And I really think that's like Rod Stewart playing the guitar, singing to your penis to see if it rises like a cobra out of a bucket. I haven't went. I think it'd be horrifying to see. So I recently switched careers. I went from welding at a I guess military facility back to driving truck, and honestly I'm not really impressed with myself because I hate fucking truck drivers. I really do. And it's a little different because I'm not really a truck driver, and I can explain that because I don't have a cool CD handle. I don't have nothing like Screaming Eagle or Stinking Ferret, you know? You got all these assholes, they slap a fucking Harley sticker on the back of their Kia Soul. They think they're tough. They talk in that Hulk Hogan brother voice. Always freaks me out, you know? They're like, brother, let me give you a good deal. And I'm like, just fucking shut the CD off and don't talk to me. But these are the same kind of guys that also named their children after like motorcycles and cars, you know, like Harleys and Porsches and shit. And I don't think you should ever name your kid after something you want to ride or get inside of. It's just, by that point, you need a white van with fudge sickles on the side, you know, offering neck robes and shit. So, I told you all that to lead up to my little dollar store joke. I found out they sell personal defense weapons, which is really weird to me because I never thought the dollar store had that kind of technology. But I found it while I was buying some Cocoa Puffs. I looked over and I seen this little box hanging. And it looked kind of weird to me. It was just really out of place, you know? It was about this big. Looked like a little pink dick with glitter and jewels and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I step out of line, I pick it up, I looked at it, it was pepper spray. Flip it over to read the ingredients, it's like RuPaul's Piss and stripper glitter. And I thought, who the fuck would buy this for self-defense? I'm not gonna lie to you, I bought it. 3 days later, I decided to go hunting after drinking, and normally, you gotta understand, I don't hunt because, well, Walmart, Food City, all that shit, and I live in redneck territory. I don't carry a gun, I'm kind of a bitch. So, I'm in my Prius driving through some redneck's backyard, half drunk, I crash into something, I'm like, fuck. I start looking around, and I'm like, oh man, I'm in a bad zone right here, man. I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna get raped. Sure enough, my worst fears were confirmed. 2 rednecks in overalls, those stupid fucking Duck Dynasty beards down to their balls, come out like, hey, fuck you doing in our yard, boy, fucking up my sister's windmill. I was like, I really thought it was a little house for your kids, man. I didn't know. You know, they got webbed feet and fucking 3 eyes, just push them back in there, close the door, it's gonna be all right. I'm really sorry. They pulled up a shotgun, cocked it, and then I remembered I had this little pepper spray thing, so I pulled it out of my pocket and I just pumped it and primed it and said, oh. The fuck is this? You know, one of the rednecks, he's like, what the fuck? And the tooth come out. His brother picked it up. He's like, it's all right. I'll get sis to put it back. They started to come at me right after that, man, and I just sprayed it. And it was the weirdest experience of my life because it just said, oh! Went all over their faces. And the most horrifying thing I ever seen happen right in front of me, they started fucking inbreeding. I should have left because they were about to make a new baby, but I couldn't, man. I just pulled my phone out, started recording it. And thanks to me, you guys can look that shit up on TikTok and YouTube tonight. So, well, you probably won't find it. You'll find monkeypox first. George said he was going to flash me. I didn't know if he had a light or if he was just going to open his shirt. One is just as appealing as the other, I do suppose, when he does it. So if you guys want to turn around and look, you'll see that show. Yeah, I laugh at myself sometimes, even if you guys don't. I found out something that I didn't know as I'm getting older, and it's not the aggressive receding hairline or that my balls are obviously closer to the floor when I get out of the shower. For those of you hitting 40, buckle up, it happens. You're gonna need a sling eventually. I've actually realized that I like meeting new dads, like brand new dads that just came into dadhood. I met one the other day while he was coming out of the doctor's office, and he was like telling me all this shit about how hard it is to be a dad. And I was like, you know, I've been a dad for 18 years. I don't remember it being that hard. You know, like I hardly changed diapers. I was at work. My wife took care of all that. I just had to like show up at games and shit and be encouraging. And this guy's like showing me a post on Facebook, and it's got like 4 little pictures, and none of them made any sense to me. It just had like one guy walking across a bridge carrying a hammer. It looked like he was going to kill somebody, and it's like "Dad's tired" is caption over it. Another one showed a guy sitting there. He was like cradling his son, had some arrows in his back. I thought I was watching Last of the Mohicans. And it goes on, and then finally he asked me, he's like, so, what do you think about it? And I was like, well, I think it's too late for you to not post that shit on Facebook. That's what I'm thinking. He's like, why? And I said, well, dude, you've been a dad for 45 minutes. Like, your wife just gave birth. You passed out in the first 30 seconds and just woke up. So the only thing you should be posting right now is, hey, just woke up and found out I'm a dad. Let's go see what it is together. So... I'm not sure if that's my time, but I'm going to go ahead and hand it off. We're getting pretty close. Amelia is the next comic up. She should make you guys laugh pretty good. I'm pretty confident in that. You can either tip her or give her cocaine. I heard something about that. I kind of forgot. But she's coming up next, so I'm going to hand it off to her. You guys are a great crowd. Here she is.